Nonetheless, we made some determinations. Cruise ships will no longer be permitted to anchor on the west coast. The reason that we made that determination is because we want to protect the coral reef and the very sensitive marine ecosystem in that space. So cruise ships will no longer be allowed to anchor there. We made that decision. We hoped that we've given ourselves enough space that even with the movement of the ship that we have less damage to the coral. Allegedly that is not so. So just to be on the safe side, there will be no anchoring of cruise ships on the west coast. And in relation to Carlisle Bay, as I said before, Carlisle Bay has been a traditional anchor spot for years. We anchor large cargo vessels there for a number of years. And so we said that we may be able to do that for cruise vessels, but in circumstances where we have had conversation on an individual basis, a one-on-one case basis, and obviously there would have to be exceptional circumstances. Modern cruise ships have what is called a dynamic positioning system. It's a stabilization system that allows them to stay stable when they're sometimes in port. And therefore you may see, just in case you see a cruise ship on the west coast, remember we're not saying they can't be there, they just can't anchor there. So if they have this stabilization in place, they're using the dynamic positioning systems, of course they can go there because it does not affect the marine space. So we said that we're encouraging them to use that instead of dropping anchor where possible. Of course, nobody would want to be using a dynamic positioning system for days because that requires energy. And of course, we don't want the energy and the pollutants as a consequence to be there. We've also said that in relation to the government side, there has to be more frequent monitoring of the cruise vessels and more coordinated, I should say. We're going to work closely now with the port, the Coast Guard. We're going to be monitoring also on marine traffic. We also have obviously the fact that CERMES also does it informally. We also have that relationship. There's going to be much closer monitoring, not only of cruise ships, but of all vessels on the west coast.